Welcome to our webcast. My name's Elisa Robbie and I'm very proud and excited to hand over to our host this week, Nicole Humphreys.
Hey everyone, it's Nicole Humphreys here from Canada. Again, I'll just introduce myself. I'm a silver agent. I'm a mom of two little ones. I've been with Secret for just a little over 2.5 years now.
That too.
We can hear you, Melanie.
Can you?
Yes, and we're live. We're live, so
okay.
If you just want to mute your microphone.
It's listening to us talk about technology over here.
Yeah, just mute your mic, please, Melanie. So thank you guys for coming onto this call. I know that it's always challenging for us to get onto these, especially here in Canada. We are celebrating our first long weekend of the year, which generally means that everybody is pulling out their campers, glampers, or trailers, whatever you guys call them. So for those of you that did get on tonight, I really applaud you for making that commitment, because we all know that those that show up go up. So this week, this is our third webcast, our third team webcast, and I'm really, really excited about that, because it means that with the continued feedback that people still want this to keep going on, and even though we're working on it every week and we have a few issues, we will have it worked out sooner than later, and pretty soon it will run so smoothly. So this week we're going to be focusing on the importance of the right mindset. But before we get started with that, I just want to go have a quick recap over last week. So last week, the second week of every month, our task is to connect with all of our VIP customers. So our customers are really the lifeblood of any business. And we definitely want to make sure that all of our customers receive that world-class customer service. With hundreds of skincare companies to choose from, we need to show them how Secret not only has the best products, but also offers the best service, and not just from headquarters, but from you. So now I just want to bring on a bronze agent from Airdrie, Alberta, who is a busy mom of 3 beautiful girls, yet still found time this week to connect with her VIPs. So Melanie, can you tell us a bit about your week and how you went above and beyond to provide that world-class customer service to your VIPs? You're muted. Melanie, you're muted.
Waiting, is it working now?
Yeah, we got you.
There we go. Okay. So hi, Team Allie. Yeah, this week I listened into the webinar last week, and it was one of those things where I knew it was something I was supposed to be doing and just wasn't making the time. And it's not that you don't have the time, it's that we're not choosing to make the time. So I'm like, I'm going to do it. So this week I just jumped in and I just said, okay, I'm going to set aside a few minutes, really half an hour while the kids were napping, and I was just going to go for it. So I just started at the top of my list. Some people hadn't ordered since probably October, November, and so some I was leaving voicemails, just touching base. But for a few people, I was able to actually have good conversations and just connect with the customers, find out how they're doing, and some it was really good because some were just simple issues, but not things that they had thought to bring to my attention. One lady, she had received a men's face wash, and her hubby wasn't using it because it had a glitch with a lid, so he couldn't. It was like they had to pry it open. So I simply said, well, no worries, like I have one in stock, I'll just trade you. And she was so excited and happy because she wanted her hubby to be using it. And, you know, just so it was just a simple thing, but something that she hadn't let me know about, so I wasn't able to help her. So just stuff like that. I don't know where that's coming from. All right. Can you hear that? Oh, hi.
Yeah, we heard it. We just had Paul joined us in from the office.
Paul joined us.
So
nice. So yeah, another lady, her son, she had started with the mud soap, but she was saying he was still itchy, so we just discussed some other products. and made some recommendations. So there was some that she was using for herself already. So she said, oh yeah, that's a great idea. I'm going to give that a try. So just touching base, helping out in the little ways. And, a few of them were like, oh, I'm so glad you called. And some were definitely saying, oh, yeah, I do need to put an order in. That's right. So they kind of were marking it down, on the things that they were wanting to get. So it's good to touch base, and definitely going to get some repeat customers and people ordering that otherwise, might have fallen by the wayside or might not have ordered for quite some time again before they'd run out of the product. So this way they'll have it on hand.
Awesome, Melanie. I love hearing that, and I am so proud of you for doing that because I know how challenging it is. So for those of you that don't know, maybe in Australia, Melanie is someone that I work very closely with. Like, her and I spend a lot of time together, always texting, calling, contacting, that kind of stuff. So I'm really, really proud of her because I really work closely with her, and I know this is a bit out of her comfort zone, but it really turned out positive. So way to go, and I guarantee you'll have your 10 this month. So the next thing we want to talk about is the importance of mindset. So with the right mindset, a person can achieve so much, but without it, it can ruin your business and really affect your confidence and belief in yourself and others. So to talk a bit about mindset, I'm going to bring on Paul. I'm pretty sure Paul's coming on. Is that right, Lisa? I can't see you, Lisa. Will he be able to make it on? Or I see he's out of the picture there. Oh, no, he's not?
No.
Okay, sorry about that. Sorry, Paul. Go back to work. Anyway, so to talk about mindset, then I'm going to bring on Lisa. Many of you know Lisa Robbie, and you've seen tons of her posts, and you know that this woman totally understands the importance of mindset, and if there's anyone we can learn from on this, it's Lisa. So I'm going to pass it over to you if you're ready.
Yeah. Thanks so much, Nicole. It's fantastic to be here again. I love these webcasts, being able to connect, and wonderful to have Melanie on. What you're doing, following up to your VIPs is absolutely gold, and it's exactly what you need to do. What a fantastic testimonial, and thank you so much. Now, okay, mindset. Week 3 is what it's all about, and we will give you an activity to carry you through week 3, and that will tie in with the SWOT side of our dream chasing worksheet. But right now I'm just going to talk a bit about what mindset is all about. Now, there are 2 things you need to operate a successful business. You need mindset and activity. Before you get started with your business building activity, you need to have a mindset for success. Now, think back to when you first got started. If you were anything like me, and I know Nicole was the same, and you got the numbers, you were crazy excited and you couldn't sleep at night, thinking those figures over and over in your head. Do you remember that? And do you remember getting around to all your friends and rounding them up for a demo, either one-on-one or in a group, and absolutely nothing could wipe the smile and excitement from your face? You were just jumping out of your skin to show people. And you had hope. You could see a way out of the rut that you were in. You could see a way to achieve what you wanted in life. They weren't even necessarily big things. Some of them were just little wishes. But you could see that it was possible to achieve them with secret. And you had hope. And do you know what was driving that all along? Do you know what was making you get out of your comfort zone to do something wild, something completely out of character for you? It was undeniable, unshakable belief in the system, in the products, and belief in yourself. Think about it. It was, wasn't it? Yes, you could believe. I mean, you couldn't believe how amazing the products were. You loved the feel of your skin. You had never seen any other skincare work like this before. And you thought to yourself, these products are simply amazing. I can do this. I can show others. And you did. But then something happened. And it's the same thing that happens to someone who doesn't get the numbers in the first instance, or someone who doesn't see the vision straight up, or doesn't grab those products when they're excited and start getting them on people immediately. Your excitement and belief wears off. You know, there's a saying I love and often refer to: if you don't use it, you'll lose it. And it's just true for everything in life. Any knowledge or skill that you acquire, or feeling, you know, if you don't use it, you lose it. And that means if you don't harness that excitement and belief and use it to launch your business, then that powerful asset that you chanced upon when you started with Secret, that will wither and it will disintegrate into nothing. And I know that there are some of you watching right now, sitting there nodding. You understand what I just said. You've lost the excitement. You've lost the passion. You've lost that belief in yourself. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? So what I want to tell you right now is that to maintain that excitement and belief, to maintain that mindset for success, you need to keep up the activity, because activity brings results and results bring you success, and success stimulates happiness and sometimes even euphoria. Like when you get a really good outcome, when someone pipes up and says, hey, I want to be an agent, and they want to smoke this. You can see that same excitement in them. And they want to grab this opportunity. They get it. Now that gets you crazy excited, and I'm telling you, it's addictive, and it makes you feel 10 feet tall. It makes you think, wow, I can do this. It reaffirms that belief in yourself, in the product, in Secret, the system. I can do this, and it felt good. And now I want to go out and do it again and again. And then you see people that you introduced duplicating what you just did. What happens next? You start thinking, wow, it works. It works. And you feel bigger than King Kong, and you just want to go out and show everybody. I swear it's fun. It's a wild ride. And it's called momentum. And before long, you look around and you realize you've started a movement. And your belief grows. And it grows. The belief you have in the system and the products, in yourself, and now your team. And it becomes bigger than ever. And you have never been so excited. I'm telling you, when you get excited, then others around you will get excited too. When you believe and you share that belief, then others will start to believe too. This is what you need in your business. Belief and excitement and momentum that snowballs out of control. And how do you maintain that? Well, it's not easy, is it? I know there's many of you sitting there saying, I had that belief and excitement. What have you got to do to maintain that? Well, for starters, you've got to get around like-minded people. You need to hang around those who are doing it, who are making it happen. People like Nicole, Alicia, Melanie, Michelle and Russell, who were on last week, Sue Denham, Alicia Muir. You know, these are all people who are doing it and making it happen. They're excited and they believe in you. Okay, you need to get around people who are going to prop you up and help you when you haven't got it together. Start hanging around other secret agents. Start hanging out with your leaders and mentors when you can. You see, that's why every week Paul and I put on a secret community dinner. We have a barbecue at our place, in our home, so that we can gather together, grow our friendships, be supportive of each other, cheer each other on, prop each other up, share ideas, and have lots and lots of hugs. We do this to make good on Secret's core values, to make our team feel loved, respected, welcome, to grow a happy team and a loyal family spirit, and to come together in victory and celebration. They're part of Secret's core values. And how lucky are we that they actually align with our values? You see, families regularly come together in celebration and just because, well, we've got a secret family who we love and want to nurture. And there is no better way to help our team than to show them that they're appreciated, that we believe in them, and to gather together all these like-minded, supportive members of our amazing secret community helps to foster that excitement and belief. So how else do you get around these like-minded people and feed off the excitement, belief, and successes of others? I know that some of you are remote. I know that you're starting up, you're opening up a new area. You know, like Michelle and Russell, there they are all on their own in Colorado Springs. When Paul and I got started, we were the first ones here, and I'm sure Alicia was, the first in Hinton. Sue was the first in our team for the Sunshine Coast, and we've got other people down in Melbourne. So how do you get around like-minded people? How do you get around your secret community? Well, go to team meetings if they're nearby. We have online meetings like this one. Come join us. So either online or in person. You've got options there. We've got calls and webinars. And this is where we share stories of hope, stories of activity and success, just like we did with Melanie today. And of course, we've got to get to big events like roadshows and conventions where we gather in excitement and anticipation. If your own personal excitement and belief has waned, or, just like Austin Powers, you lost your mojo, there is nothing like attending one of those big events. I was there at Revolution last year, and before that, we were at Australian Secret Convention in August. Oh my God, that stirs something inside you. It stirs a craziness, and that ignites that flame. Gets that belief back to where it should be, where it needs to be. And it restores hope. It makes you excited to get out and smash it again. But hey, you can't always wait for that next big event to come around. You can't wait for Ignite. You can't wait for the next roadshow. They're often months away. So you need to grow personally to become more resilient when you get the knockbacks. And you need to find ways to give yourself a kick in the butt when you've lost your mojo. You need to identify in yourself your personal assets that you bring to your business, which you need to cash in on and support your team with. They can be things like time management, networking, planning, organising or coordinating. You can help to organise local events and so on. Maybe you're great crunching numbers or just talking to people. These are all assets that you bring to your business. And so you need to think about what you're good at and refine it. Use it in your business, then while you're at it, work out what you're not so great at. Pinpoint attributes that you need to work on. And then find resources like books, seminars, videos. You can get audios. We've got our Jim Rohn on desk, for example, Many of us have got GoPro on audio, got it on our phone. It's always there and available. You're going for a long drive, you just put it on and listen. These are the things you need to do to help you grow personally. And we all need to be somewhat self-directed in what we do with our personal development, because it is very personal and it's not easy to be honest with a coach or a mentor, your leader, let alone yourself sometimes. So, this is something you really need to be disciplined with yourself and to be honest with yourself. So this week, we're going to give you a list of personal attributes that will help you in your secret business, and you can go through the list and rate yourself. That'll be a document we'll put up in our team groups, and we will let you know, and we'd love you to take it down, print it. We might even be able to post it as an electronic document that you can use, and we would love you to go through that, and that will just help you to think about those strengths and areas for improvement. And when I hope you find it enlightening and fun. I think it'll be good. But look, I could prattle on all day about mindset. We want to keep these webcasts short as possible, and each month we will coach you on new strategies that will help you to develop a mindset for success. So let's just finish up on an absolute fundamental, something that you really cannot do without to be successful, and that's a dream. It's a dream, a vision, or a why that we often refer to in this industry. So it's your personal vision of what you want in life, a better life that you look forward to. It's fundamentally why you are here with Secret, why you have taken this time to watch this hangout, why you want to spread the word about Secret and share the products, why you're prepared to face the knockers and take the knockbacks. And it doesn't matter whether your why is financial, it doesn't matter if it's to help others, or if it's to make you feel wanted and needed and important, or if it's that aching desire to be recognised for what you do. And so many of us feel unfulfilled in our current working life because of that. There's nothing wrong with that, and it doesn't matter what your why is. But you're here because there is some part of your life that is lacking in fulfillment. You saw an opportunity with Secret to fill that hole. Now, the reason you started and the reason you are still here is likely to have changed. And it's surely to change again as you grow as a person and grow in belief and dare to dream bigger. And I've got my t-shirt on today. I dare, and who dares wins. Dare to dream. But there is one thing for certain. Your time here is limited if you don't get in touch with what you really want out of life. And as I said earlier, it may not be financial freedom, a fancy car or a new home and holidays. Maybe you already have those, or they don't grab you. Because I can tell you now, fancy cars and a new home is not why I'm here. I'm here to secure an early and well-financed retirement, to create a better future for my kids, and that burning, aching desire, that need inside of me is to help my friends end the struggle. That kills me. You see, I've always known I would find a way to secure my future and die happy. But I've always thought, what's the point if there's so much misery and struggle around me? And that includes people living in Australia, your country, and others struggling in poverty. I can't ever afford $1 million car if a child in Africa has no food, water, or clothes. That's what drives me. That's what burns inside of me. You see, I'm in touch with what makes me ache. I know what I need to do to bring fulfillment to my life. Do you know what you need in your life? It's a deeply embedded, emotional, personal why. A deep why is what I call it, and you need to find yours. You need to be honest, to dig deep, to know what you really want out of life. And it doesn't matter what it is, just so long as it moves you, that you ache for it, that you think about it every day, that you couldn't die happy without it. So I'm telling you, when the going gets tough, it's that deep why that will keep you here. Because it's going to get tougher. It's going to be a roller coaster. And you need to make this path you've chosen with Secret not negotiable. And when you've had a gutful and you feel like quitting and you need to grab hold of your dreams and tell yourself that you are not giving up on your fulfillment and happiness. You see, I've had a heck of a week here. You know, I've had some big personal, family and business challenges, and did I throw my hands up in the air and throw the towel in and say it's all too hard? No. I know why I'm here. I ain't quitting. And I look at my kids, I look them in the eye and I don't say to them, Mummy can't do this anymore, you're not worth it, it's too much trouble. You know, I don't turn to my friends who have trusted me, especially in business. I don't say to them, I'm done, you're on your own. Hell no. I'm here for the long haul. I'm not turning my back on me, my family, or you. I'm here for the long haul, and you are coming with me, even if I have to drag you kicking and screaming through the mud. So make sure you have a why that you can't say no to. And always, always, always have hope. You see, your belief in yourself may wane. Your belief in the system might be shattered from time to time with setbacks. You should never lose hope, because I promise you the numbers stack up. You just have to do the activity to make it work. And what is that activity? Working on your personal development, getting around other successful, positive, supportive secret agents, spreading secret products, and getting referrals. And I swear if you do that, this system works and you will have everything your heart desires. Mindset is what this is about. You need to develop a mindset for success. And if you have a committed support team, you will go all the way. Right here, you have Alicia and Nicole, you've got Josh Wiles, you've got Tracy, you've got Joshua Denny, Isaac, and all the secret leaders. Just plug in, reach out, and dream big. Over to you, Nicole.
Awesome, 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 Lisa. Just one of the things you said when you said that when we first get started, we're jumping with excitement and we're so ready to go and we feel 10 foot tall and bulletproof. And I can tell you, when I first started 2.5 years ago, that is exactly how I felt. And I was so, so, so excited, like just wanted to tell everybody. And as soon as I started telling everybody said, oh my, she's got one of those scams. What's she trying to do? What's she trying to sell us on now? And when I first started, I had zero mindset, zero training, zero personal development, nothing. So guess what happened to me when that happened? My balloon completely deflated, and I had probably a good 3-4 months before I even did anything. But now, as I've grown, going through the system, I've done trainings with Craig Holiday. We do a lot of we're doing like a book now with the Dream Team and stuff like that. Just other personal development, reading my own books along the way. I've grown so much, so now if someone says no to me now, it's like, your loss, right? I'm moving on. It doesn't affect me the same way that it did before. So for those of you out there that are struggling, that maybe just started, or that you've had a lot of no's, Lisa said another good thing about getting in with like-minded people, the people who are doing it, and that's the biggest thing that I learned too, is to talk to those people. So when I have a bad day, I reach out to my uplines, my sidelines, my friend, and I'm just like, I'm ready to beat my head against the wall. My best friend said no to my business and I so wanted them in it. And then my friends say, well, they weren't meant to be there anyway, right? The people that I trust are honest enough to say to me, they weren't meant to be there anyway, but let's keep going. Let's do this together. And you know, when Lisa said that she'll drag us kicking and screaming through the mud if she has to, you have a whole bunch of us that will drag you kicking and screaming through the mud, because we have the belief. We've had the negatives, we've had the positives, and we are going to the end. And if you feel like you can't make it, just call on us and you can ride on our back for a little bit until you can get your mindset straight. So I'm really looking forward to this worksheet that you said. Either you're going to put like an electronic form up, or so I'm really looking forward to that, because it's really going to make us dig deep inside, which is one thing I had to do with Craig Holiday's training, and it's challenging, but it also is the most insightful thing that I ever did for my business, because I had to send my, what I felt were my faults on, and that was the hardest thing to do, was to admit the silly things that were keeping me back. So I think that when we do this training, that other people will see that these things that are holding them back are really not as hard as they think. I saw a picture once, and it was a horse, and he had a halter on, or whatever they're called, one of those halters, and he was just put beside a chair. He wasn't tied up to the chair, but obviously he had been before in trainings, and it said in the thing, sometimes the only thing that holds you back is your mind. The horse was not tied to anything. The halter was just there, free on the ground. He could have walked away, but he thought that he was stuck there. And so that just goes to show the power of the mind. So as soon as you can see that you're really not held there, that you can move, I think it'll do a lot for a lot of us on this team, and then we'll have a few more of us that can piggyback some of the new guys through the mud when they get tired and want to go kicking and screaming. So thank you guys all for tuning in, and thank you so much, Melanie, for those awesome words of your success, and thank you, Lisa, for helping us to realize how important the mindset really is. And I look forward to seeing you guys all next week as we go over our goals again for the next month. Ooh, Sorry, I'm not very good at this hosting thing. Are we supposed to have question and answer?
Okay, the question and answer should be open now down the side. So if anybody would like to share anything, you can type that in now.
Okay, so we'll just give this about a minute or two here. I'll let Lisa refresh a couple times. I'm technologically not very smart, so Lisa's got to have everything on her end since I can't have anything on my end. So I'll just let her refresh a time or two and see if there's any questions. And if not, then we'll just say our goodbyes and have a great weekend and wait till next week.
Doesn't look like anything's coming in, so maybe we've given plenty to our teams to think about this week, which is great.
Awesome. So we'll just close out the call then, and I look forward to seeing everybody on next week as we talk about our goals for June. Okay, bye.